Hi guys and girls, I'm Obsidian Ent, and this is Pillars of Eternity, episode 11.
They like their archways.
They're archways that are in complete disrepair.
Well,
let's hope there's not too many of these spirits in here.
Pray.
Only these, and the shadow has teleported right on top of us again. Blasted thing.
well, yeah.
Come on, Granite, we will smash it. We will smash it to pieces, and
Yes.
you can knock it to the ground, Leoris.
Elon.
Hopefully.
Yes?
Following your lead.
Cool, Leoris took some damage there, didn't he? Is that shadow gone already? Can't seem to be able to target it. Let's target the phantom instead.
Following your lead.
Yeah.
Blast!
Come on. Let's see if we can give Andra some more endurance. Oh, she needs healing up. She's not doing too well, is she? Come on, Andra, you need to get out of there. Yes. Not doing too well at all there, were you? Is it time to take a rest? It's looking that way, isn't it? A sword. The grey and brown pieces, pelts of mice, flit between the boards.
I'll see what I can
Don't really want to take another rest just yet, but Andra's really knackered. So, looks like there might not be much of a choice in the matter. Can any of these actually give her back any health? Use a +1 constitution for 3 seconds. Constitution is the amount of health they got, not the regeneration. Potion of minor recovery. These potions are generally called upon to avoid the body of poisons and similar afflictions. The variants have been developed which do their work in a less messy fashion. These concoctions reduce the time needed for an afflicted individual to recover. Regeneration. User gets plus 229 endurance over 12 seconds. I'm not worried about endurance. 53 endurance. So I can't see a way of recovering health at all. Is there? Let's have a look what we got here. Might not be a thing that's even possible. Doesn't seem to be, does it? Fair enough. I don't think the old games actually had any health potions either. The old Baldur's Gate and Planescape Torment, I think they were pretty much potionless in terms of health regeneration, unless I'm mistaken and not seeing what I would be expecting to see. So I suppose we're going to just take a rest here then for now. Camping is not allowed. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. We can always go outside and rest. See if she goes out, runs out of health and endurance. I think she's dead, isn't she? I don't really want her being dead, so let's go outside and camp. I think it's for the best. There we go. Quick rest. We've still got 3 more camping supplies left. We can all go in fully regenerated. Here we go, and I'm going to have a look to that room on the right hand side first, I think. Let's see what's through there. Oh, that's a doorway, so I can't just go in there. It's not just another room, it's another area entirely. Can we go up the stairs? Doesn't look like it, does it? Oh, we can go up the stairs. Okay,
What?
another shadow. A locked door. Do you want to attack the shadow? Not if it's not seen us. We don't. Oh, it
You
has
can
seen us
trust
already.
me.
Another watcher in Cadnua, glowing very brightly indeed to these eyes. What strange
I'm looking for
happenstance.
Maerwald. As a
As am I. If you should happen to find him, I would be glad to know of it. Each day his absence brings new dust to my halls, new cracks to my stones. It's shameful is what it is. The Earl would never have let it come to this. You are free to search for him here. I will unbar the way.
You said these were your halls.
Not as a land is its lord's, more as a child is its mother's. This castle was my design, you see. The Earl appointed me to do it. I was getting on in years. I knew it would be my only chance to build something magnificent. When it was built, I couldn't bring myself to part from it, to go back to my lonely home. I begged the Earl to let me stay, to take care of it. It was all I wanted, and he granted it. Years later, when Bereth's usher finally came calling, I begged the Earl to find a way to let me remain, and so he did.
Tell me about the Earl. Tell me about
He
Maerwald.
was a great man. He came here one day, young with long hair and polished armor, and he banished the dark things that had come to lurk in this place after centuries of neglect. He could see the beauty of this place, the way it had been, so he claimed it for his own when no one else would take it. We worked together to restore it. But he began to grow distant some time ago. He never told me why. He retreated deeper and deeper into the keep, never leaving, sending servants for food, hiding himself from my sight. The restoration stopped. Now, to look at the place, you'd never know the progress we've made. In most places, it's worse than it ever was. And all I can do is watch it crumble.
So any idea where I can find Maerwald? I doubt it because she said she don't know where he
I
is.
can feel his presence faintly somewhere deeper inside the keep. But he uses his gifts to confound me, and my senses are dulled while he does so. I only wish I could know
Are
his
you
mind.
imprisoned in that throne?
Imprisoned? At times it feels that way, I suppose. But it's more that I reside here. The throne was brought up from the ruins, one of the first things they found. As a last favor to a dying woman, the Earl arranged for me to be moved into it. Audra is an accommodating vessel for a soul.
What?
Oh, it's not as confining as it seems. I can feel the whole keep from here, and all things that are tied to it. There's something about this throne and its construction. Or maybe it's
What
something
Earl
about
were
this
you speaking
place.
of?
The Earl of Yenwood. The original, in fact, when Deerwood was a colony. He found this site, the only ruin Ere Glanfarth refused to defend, and he believed its wealth would be great. The keep was his way of defending his family's claim, and that claim became his obsession. He had to know what lay beneath. He devoted his life to excavating the ruins below the keep. They had been sealed with rock and soil. Deliberately, it would seem. Years passed, and with them the Earl. He dug his entire life and never found what he sought. His obsession became his sons and his sons' sons. And one day, that young Earl broke through.
What did he find?
An endless maze, incomprehensible in its construction. But he would never come to learn more than that. Vile things had taken residence there, vile and dangerous. They poured up through the keep and slew its residents. The Earl
He dug too deep.
After that, the keep remained abandoned, unused, wasted. Maerwald's mastery of this place was the first hope I'd had in 200 years. How I've longed to see it as it once was. I can only guess why all this has happened. I fear I've wronged the gods putting this place here, and they've doomed me to watch it wear away into dust. To witness my own folly.
Farewell.
Take care in your search. Many
Yes,
dangers
I
lie in
suspected as
wait.
much. Now let's deal with this shadow.
Aye?
Don't I hope it's not too much of a problem for us. I wouldn't have thought so. Solitary shadow.
Well,
Let's have some endurance boosted up.
yeah.
Yeah, it's easy target. And we are done then. So I guess we could go up the stairs, we could go in the other room here just to see what's there. But seeing as the steward here has told us that basically we want to go through this door, I suspect that was the best place to go.
I shall be quiet as a calm sea, which is
Nope.
not very.
There's my little soldier.
Mother. Has,
Been out playing soldier again, have we? Go wash up and come help me shuck these peas.
she turns from you long enough to produce a basket that, like her, is shimmering and semi-transparent. And no complaints. You've got to eat your vegetables if you want to grow up strong and be a real soldier one day. Just like we agreed, right? What are you talking about? Say nothing. Soldiers are important people.
Soldiers are important people. They defend the weak and punish the wicked. You're too young to understand now, but there are lots of wicked people. People like the man who murdered your father.
Remind me what happened to my father.
Before you were born, the Glanfathans attacked settlers like us. They said we'd knocked over some of their special Adra rocks. That's why they call it the Broken Stone War. They got very angry, and so they came into our villages and killed many
see.
people. That's why you'll be a soldier one day, to protect and to avenge. Why don't you go back out and play?
I'll finish up.
I'll finish
Okay.
up here.
Up we go then. Up we go into more danger, and hopefully Maerwald is not too far away with the answers he can give us. Right then, down in what looks like the basement. There's some sort of gauze gateway there, going down to who knows where. Doesn't look like a very pleasant place, does it? Let's move on. Oh, spiders.
Brave
That's
Dalfilada.
not what we want, is it? What are the mean looking things there? Right, spear spider. Are these ones going to come and attack is a question. What have we got here? Alright, so our fighter is going to go in.
Well,
Granite is going to go in.
Yeah.
In fact, all of these are going to go in. And probably could have just selected a lot of them there, couldn't
On
I?
your word.
Instead of do that individually.
Yes.
But at least I know where I am. Right, fortunately these other two spiders are staying out the way. 3 spiders rather. Oh, look, we can loot a spider leg. Hello.
Hello.
How many of these spiders are going to...
Hello?
Oh, there's loads of them. Right, at least 2 of them have seen us. Let's wait on them to get over here. Let's see. Oh, there's the other one coming. Oh, there's loads of them. Come on, Doris. I don't want you going down just yet. Which one's being the problem is the question. This big one looks like it might be more of a problem, so I think we need to concentrate on that. Does depend on how we end up going with our endurance though. Knight's losing his endurance fairly fast, isn't he?
Yeah.
That's the one I want. Regenerate his endurance. Come on. You can do it, and you did do it. Nice work, team. Is that all of them? Looks like it, doesn't it? Good. Nice to see that they are coming together and doing what they need to do. So, one more.
Keeping quiet.
One more of these
Well,
rotten
as
little
you wish.
spiders. Or two more, maybe. But you are going down as well. Just like that. Okay, so at least we know we are
Well,
fairly safe
as
here.
you will.
I wanted you to stealth in there. What are you playing at, Doris? Get it back over here. Okay. Why won't
What
you
is it?
stealth? What's going on?
As you wish.
Is that some reason I can't do that? Left alt, right alt. Is it because we've already been detected, maybe? Or have I got some sort of condition on? Who knows? Not to worry, we'll just move out there anyway. Although I'd rather have this guy to the back. Head off to the back, but if he's not going to do that, he's not going to do that, is he? Yeah, we'll go for the endurance buffs there. Come on, all on the same target. Oh, excuse me. Right. Yeah, I guess I couldn't get into stealth just now because of sneak, whatever it's called, scouting,
Not very.
due to the fact that I was in combat.
And what does the
We
flame
shall see. It reveals some stairs by the looks of it. Oh, who is this?
New orders, Lieutenant. Ready your
Looks
squad.
like another ghost. Commander. A spectral man arrayed in armour and an officer's cloak studies a single sheet of paper. You can see straight through it to the ducal and Adris insignias on his breastplate. He seems to read over the page several times before looking up at you. When he does, his expression is unreadable. There's been a change. Oh, he's going to do this for us.
There's been a change of plans. Take your squad and march south all the way to the bow in the river. Bring a wagon team and
His voice
dozen barrels
falters.
of pitch.
He shakes his head. The hand holding the paper drops to his side. Tell me about the orders. Listen.
The instructions come from Admet Hadred himself, which means they might as well have come from the Duke. We're to burn those hut dwellers out. Set fire to the deerwood so they've nowhere to retreat. Cut them down when they come out. Or let them blaze if they won't. It'll make this even shorter than the Broken Stone War, all right. And we can only hope it'll discourage future conflicts. I know this is personal for you. It is for many of us. But understand, we're doing this to end this war, not to continue the last one. Remember that we're flushing out the enemy, not burning villages for sport. Bareth will have his work cut out for him tonight.
Some rather unpleasant history there then. Hey. Just want to check if there was anything up in these rooms here.
Let's see
There
what
might be
lies
some
this-
sort of things I can loot or pick up. Doesn't look very nice, does it? These were the cells in the dungeon where people were left to rot, it would appear. Nothing down here, and indeed it would be a little bit strange, wouldn't it, if we found any treasures hidden in the cells of prisoners. So we'll head further down. Further down into who knows where. Most events at the Stronghold occur over the passage of game time, tax collection, completion of side adventures, and the generation of crafting ingredients occur as you complete quests. Yeah, well, the Stronghold is apparently quite a big deal, but I know nothing about it at the moment, and I want to keep it that way for now, because I want to discover it as I go. So we've got a locked door there, and we've got another
We'll
ghost.
take those farmers by surprise. Almost time. Di and Heather scouted the village last night. They're rounding up the rest of the party now. Don't worry, everyone remembers the raid was your idea. The Rio had to go along with it after you'd gotten the rest of the clan riled up. No one wants it said that the Nine Claws were too cowardly to stand with the rest of the tribe when the foreigners desecrated our ruins.
I asked about the Rio. He said, "You may not like them, but they're still our elders. For now." That was clever, drawing the support of the community first. By the time you approached the Rio, they had no choice but to support us. There's no doubt you'll join their ranks one day, so long as no farmer's pitchfork fells you tonight, he laughs.
The tribes need more leaders like you. Women who value deeds over words. You were right. We were too soft when the foreigners first came, and now they humiliate us. We'll be soft no more, and the invaders will learn to leave us alone once and for all.
There you go.
My eyes are peeled.
More spiders. Don't really want to fight them unless I absolutely have to. And what on earth is this thing? Some giant beetle. Stag beetle of some type, is it? He doesn't look nice either. Well, first off, I'm going to go into this room up here if I can get in there. I'm not sure if I've got the skills to get in there.
I can do that.
Lockpicks required 4. Party lockpicks 9. Do you want to pick the lock? Yes.
That's settled.
What is this? This Maerwald.
No. Keep away from us.
A large, liver-spotted man, barrel-chested and paunchy, cowers in the far corner of the room, his white hair a tangled, stringy mess. He covers his face and chest with trembling hands, unable to look in your direction. Are you Maerwald? He looks up over his hand, the muscles around his eyes twitching, and begins whispering to himself in sharp hisses, as though having an argument. All at once he stops shaking, a sudden calmness falling over him. His head tilts forward slightly and he looks you dead in the eye, like a cornered animal about to pounce. His voice turns suddenly raspy.
Maerwald isn't here, and he isn't fooled. He has sent for no callers. Be gone, deceiving spirit.
I'm no spirit, I'm a watcher. I met a woman in the Gilded Vale who thought you could help me.
Maerwald will speak with you, but you will maintain your distance, or you'll have me to answer to.
He's a bit of a psycho then.
Come to speak to Maerwald? Maerwald whose touch is poison? Maerwald who knows not his effect?
I was told I am a watcher and that you could tell me more about it. And about a tablet of some worth after that. Once you two are finished, of course.
A window. Window to the ether, where spirits dwell. Hear and reach into it. Speak and listen through it. A watcher sees souls, reads them, knows their pasts, souls of the living, souls of the dead, an empath, and the souls see them back. Used it to help beings in both realms, did I? What the gods gods wanted of me, thought I.
The gods put me in the world for vengeance, and I obliged. It was the gods' wishes that we protect those lands. My way was the only way to remove the foreigners.
Little I knew.
You seem to have lost your mind. I was accosted by spirits on my way here. What do they want?
No. No! Forgive me! Forgive me!
Well, I can repeat myself or say, you seem to have lost your mind. I don't have much choice.
Lost? No. Found more of it. Too much. Too much to bear. An awakening.
How could a simple awakening have driven you to this? Law requirement not met. What's an awakening?
Many lifetimes we have. Souls enter womb and exit corpse. Carry with them all experiences, all knowledge, all identities. Yet we do not remember. Hidden from us. What end? What end? Only the gods know. Certain things can stir memories from lives long buried. Awaken the old memories, the old personalities. Memory, personality, identity, any might resurface. Or all.
And I seem to be having a conversation with several of them right now.
Ghosts of the mind. Maerwald has lost control. Maerwald's body no more.
The spirits I passed, what are they?
Spirits and not spirits. Always whispering to Maerwald, reminding him of his mistakes. No sleep. Watchers see memories before them, form them from the essence of their own souls. Once Maerwald awakened, he could not make them leave. Gave them more form, not less.
The spirits are memories of previous lives, then.
Troubled memories, angry memories, pulling Maerwald back, reminding him his mistakes. Marauder and soldier, soldier and marauder, how could they know?
I've seen apparitions like those elsewhere since I became a watcher.
Oh, no, 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 no. You too. You too.
Poor man. Poor man.
They will take you too.
Told you, watchers, not to be trusted. What's to be expected when one makes a habit of seeing what's not meant for mortal eyes, if not madness? Looks as though our journey together may be a short one. You're saying I'll end up like you?
So fragile, the Watcher's mind. So real, his memories. Once awakened, how can he sleep?
If I'm awakened to a past life, how would that have happened?
You were reminded of it. Strong memories, lingering lives. They dwell near the surface, waiting to be remembered, waiting to take your mind for their own. Maerwald sat at his hearth and watched his fire, watched the wood burn. Then came the memory of another fire and burning wood and screams.
How do you tell a spirit from a memory?
Fragmented are memories, stuck in time, mindless, cruel, never far.
Why do these past lives still trouble you?
My fault. All my fault. Soldier and marauder. Soldier and marauder and Maerwald. No forgiveness for what's past. No undoing what's done. No sleep. No sleep for the Watcher. War there was all around. War of stone. War of tree.
War of tree. Oh. A course, the Broken Stone War. The War of the Black Trees. This was in the early period of the Adrian colonization, fighting between the Deerwood colonists and the native Glenfathans, you see. But that was a long time ago.
Death we brought to the settler men. We, the 9 claws. Claws of 9. Worse what we did to the women. For love of the gods. The gods' love. For their love.
I met one of your memory spirits. There was talk of raiding a village. Maerwald's voice becomes raspy, and he is somewhere else in place and time, speaking to someone unseen.
Hold her down. Head her. Give this Hattie a bitch an heir that belongs in Air Glodfath.
Maerwald cringes himself again. Yeah, he's crying pretty bad there, watching something he can't bear to see, shaking his head over and over. He wails, yes, he wails. His soul is marked by flame, and those marks will never heal. His trial has broken him, but better that than to live in weakness. Go on.
The boy. The boy. The baby boy. The boy. Conceived in the raid. Conceived by force. Vessel for Marauder. Slain in the raid. Marauder and the boy. Marauder and soldier.
Baby conceived by the raider. What do you mean? What do you mean it was a vessel for him?
For the soul. Marauder's soul. Same soul. One soul. Boy's soul. Marauder's soul. Raised in lies and vengeance. Raised to soldier. Raised for the fire. Born for the fire.
Then that was his mother I met in the keep. She told him his father was killed by the raiders.
You'll get no pity from me. The crimes of the 9 Claws clan in the last war are still unavenged. But the gods are just. They have led me here. In my father's name, every one of you will burn. Light it.
Burning his own, and why not if they had been wicked and earned their punishment? He is weak of mind and soul to see him cower before the flame. That should give you the measure of him. Maerwald's shoulders slump. He rocks back and forth, agitated. He mutters to himself, oblivious to your presence.
Soldier and marauder. Lies and vengeance. And dead villages. All dead. All dead. What for? What for?
I don't know. I see no reason, just bad luck. Whatever the reason, I don't think we're meant to know. You speak in riddles I don't have the patience to try and understand. Your soul is given to wickedness. The only question is why the gods don't tear it apart. Well, you know, I really don't know.
How little we know.
There must be some way to make these memories go away.
No. Always there. Always remembered. Can't forget. Can't unsee.
I didn't just remember. Someone caused this. They wore masks and spoke of books and keys and a queen. There was a man there. He seemed familiar to me.
Keys of lead. Books of burden. Queens that were. Known to me are they. The leaden key.
The leaden key. It seems we share an enemy, Granite. Assassins and Watcher. Wakers both. They certainly keep busy. What can you tell me about this leaden key? Who is this queen? They pray to. If the leaden key caused my awakening, could they undo it? Do you know where I might find the leaden key?
Secrets. Secrets and deceptions and schemes. Who knows their answers? Not they. Not they. Crossed them before. Hatred of Watchers. Hatred and fear. Much we see, threat to secrets.
So, who is this queen they pray to?
Woodica, goddess, crown shattered and body burned. Binder of oaths and grudge holder. Bearer of justice. But whose?
If the leaden key caused my awakening, could they undo
Many
it?
secrets do they keep? Unawakened? Mayhap. Who else if not they?
Do you know where I might find the leaden key?
City of Defiance. Never far from the Queen.
I need to go so I can search for this man from the leaden key.
Sleep well. Sleep well.
Sleep well indeed.
Hold. I know your will die. Your actions were seen. You would sooner betray us to the Adir land thieves than take orders from me.
I'm leaving. You're confusing me with someone from your past life. I don't have time for this. I'll beat you senseless, old man. Take it easy. I'm not going to betray anyone. I'd sooner do a lot of things than take orders from a lunatic.
Your betrayal is for nothing. Your warnings are lost on these foreigners, and their blood will be Gallowayne's tribute this night. I have asked the elders for the honor of claiming your head as my first trophy, and they have granted it. Beg for the Seeker God to grant you a quick death.
Are you gonna fight me then? It would seem so. What have we got here? A small flame blight, and of course, Maerwald. Well, let's attack Maerwald, I guess. This could prove troublesome. Come on. I want some heals and shortens the effect of frightened and terrified. I need some holy radiance.
Aye?
Yep, you will do me a favour and cast some spells upon Maerwald. But I don't think
Following your lead.
this guy, Kana, is going to be able to do much other than what he's already doing. Go for it. Knock him down. That's what you are
What
good
is
for. Leoris, you'll knock him on his backside. Yep, I want you to till some endurance. Ardra. You gotta do that quickly now. Is he down? Knock him down again. Knock him down again.
What?
Yep, you too can cast an endurance buff. Granite. Give him another wallop. Andra, why are you keep losing your endurance so fast? It's not a lot of help. You can back out before I lose you. No, you're down. But hopefully Maerwald will not be too far behind. Knock him on his backside again. A little risk before you two end up on the floor. Come on. Come on, you can do it. Or perhaps you can't.
What?
Aye?
Let's see. Maybe this will help because
Our number is diminishing.
yeah, I know the guy is re-healing himself. How on earth is he doing that? Is that fire helping him? Maybe. Maybe I just healed him with flame. What a nuisance.
Lava will be on seek.
Come on. You're going to have to do this. You're going to have to
How may I help?
finish him off now because We are down to just 3 of our team and get anywhere fast here. This Maerwald is super strong. Come on, Elris, before you're down, before you're finished, just get one more attack in there. Maybe we can do this. Can you get another good attack in, Elris? Possible. That was a little bit too close for comfort. There's a change in the air of the keep. What was thick and suffocating feels to you somehow more breathable, as though yielding to a conquering invader. Maerwald's body lies inert. You can feel his soul lingering there. Uncertain, there is something unique about this soul in this place, a bond formed in decades of inhabitants and lordship that feels somehow palpable to you, as though even in death the keep knows its former master, and the former master remembers his keep. In your mind's eye, the bond seems to you a frayed rope, ghostly and alive, its frayed ends writhing like a tide pool anemones. Them. And you find that if you concentrate on it, you have the ability to manipulate its strands. Repair the rope binding Maerwald's soul, here as an eternal warden. Sever the rope, allowing Maerwald to pass from the world. Draw upon the energy of the rope itself, siphoning knowledge from the connection. What do we want to do? Do we want to let Maerwald go? Sever the rope, allowing Maerwald to pass from the world. Well, that would probably be better for Maerwald, wouldn't it? I don't really want to tie him here. Draw upon the energy of the rope itself, siphoning knowledge from the connection. What's to know? He can go. Granite. Strand by strand, the connections fly apart like overstressed strings of some ethereal instrument. With the tearings of the final string, the rope becomes liquid and dissolves from your awareness. A Maerwald's soul hovers near you, a vortex of strife and discord, but there is something else there beneath it, something like relief. His soul passes through one of the wards and is gone. And with that, I think we are right at the end of this episode. We have got a new quest, never far from the Queen, and we need to speak with the steward in Caed Nua. And she was on the throne at the entranceway. We are going to have to try and heal some of these, I think, before we leave. But as I said, for now, that is the end of this episode. As always, thanks for watching. I'll catch you guys and girls next time. This has been Obsidian Ant, signing off.